In this week, we read about an interesting story about Korach. Korach stages his revolt against Moses and says, "What makes you so special? We're all holy, we're all special." Now the question is, why did Korach wait 2 years and 2 months to stage his revolt? Where was he until now? Well, the reason why he didn't stage his revolt until now is because there was an interesting story that happened with the spies. Moses sends 12 spies to check out the land. They come back and they give a very bad report about the land. They say the land consumes its inhabitants. Spiritually, that means that we're used to living a spiritual life, and now we're going to have to go into the desert and we're going to have to live a physical life and deal with the physical world, and we don't want to deal with that. Our slogan is, we don't need a job, we have God. That's it. Moses was saying, answered them, the Meraglim, that the most important thing is action. Absolute action is the most essential part, and therefore you have to go into the land, even though spiritually you may want to stay in the desert and be involved with only spirituality, but the most important thing is action. And that, if that's the case, Korach woke up and said, hey, if that's the case, then what's the difference between me and someone else? What's the difference between Moses and Aaron and the most simpleton person? What's the difference? If action is the most essential part, what's the difference? Moses answers, yes, action is the most important part, but you still need kavanah. You still need intention to the mitzvah. You cannot just have a dry commandment, just a dry thing to do. You actually have to have a fervor, a passion for the mitzvah. And therefore, you need both. You need that balance. You need the balance of doing the actual mitzvah, and you also have to have the balance of the kavanah. Have a great week. Love God.